Imagine losing everything: your home, your job, your life's work, your parents, your wife, your freedom, your name reduced to a number tattooed on your arm. Imagine standing in the freezing cold, naked, surrounded by death, with nothing left, not even the hope that tomorrow will come. What would you do? Most of us would give up, and no one would blame us. But one man didn't. His name was Viktor Frankl. And what he discovered in the darkest place humanity ever created changed the way we understand suffering, hope, and what it means to be alive. Tonight, let me tell you his story, and let me show you why you are stronger than you think. Viktor Frankl was a successful psychiatrist in Vienna before the war. He had a wife he loved, a thriving practice, a life full of promise. Then the Nazis came. He was arrested, separated from his family, shipped to Auschwitz, then to Dachau, 4 concentration camps in total, 4 years of hell. He watched friends die. He watched strangers die. He watched people who had given up simply lie down in their bunks and never get up again. And in the middle of all that horror, Frankl made a discovery that would save his life, and millions of others after him. He noticed something. Prisoners who survived were not necessarily the strongest, not the youngest, not the healthiest. They were the ones who had something to live for. A child they wanted to see again. A book they wanted to finish. A loved one waiting for them. A meaning that could not be taken away, even by the Nazis. Frankl had a manuscript. It was his life's work, a book he'd been writing before the war. The Nazis took it, destroyed it. But in the camp, he began reconstructing it in his mind, scribbling notes on scraps of paper, whispering chapters to himself in the dark. That manuscript became his reason to survive. Not pleasure, not comfort, meaning. And from that experience, he developed a philosophy he called logotherapy, the idea that the primary drive in human life is not pleasure, not power, but meaning. After the war, Frankl wrote a book. It took him 9 days. He poured everything he had learned in the camps onto the page. He called it Man's Search for Meaning. It has sold over 16 million copies. It has been translated into more than 50 languages. It has saved countless lives. And at the heart of it is one idea, one sentence so powerful it has echoed through the decades. Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last for human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. Read that again. Everything can be taken. Your money, your health, your reputation, your relationships, your freedom. But no one, not the Nazis, not fate, not suffering, can take away your ability to choose how you respond. That is the last human freedom. And it is yours, right now, no matter what you're going through. You are not in a concentration camp. But you know what suffering feels like. You know what it's like to lose something you thought you'd always have. You know what it's like to wake up and wonder if any of this matters. You know what it's like to feel trapped, by circumstances, by anxiety, by a world that feels like it's closing in. Frankl's message is not that suffering is good, it's that suffering is inevitable, but meaning is possible, even in the worst of it. He once said, in some ways, suffering ceases to be suffering at the moment it finds a meaning. That doesn't mean your pain isn't real. It means your pain can have a purpose, and purpose is what keeps us alive. So, tonight, if you're in the dark, if you're hurting, if you're lost, if you're wondering why you should keep going, remember Viktor Frankl. Remember the man who lost everything and found the one thing that could never but a chapter in it. A chapter that will one day give someone else the courage to survive their own darkness. Frankl walked out of the camps. He rebuilt his life. He wrote the book that saved millions. And he spent the rest of his days reminding the world of the one truth no one could take from him. You are still here. You're still breathing. Your story is not over. If this left you with a little more hope than before, you know where to find us. The Calmness Room is always open. New videos every week. Close your eyes. Take one breath. The last human freedom is yours. No one can take it. Not the past. Not the present. Not anything. Choose your meaning and keep going.